Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Fortron Academy. My name is Harshwat, and today we will discuss how to upload multiple files in Power BI Desktop. Power BI is a business analytical software which help you in understanding data in a better way through various visualization data models. So let us go further and look into the Power BI Desktop that how you can upload a multiple file in Power BI Desktop. So let's go into the Power BI. We are in Power BI Desktop. This is a data model interface. If you want to learn more about this interface, you can go to my previous videos. I have explained this data model interface in a deep way. So just we are in this video only uploading a multiple files in Power BI Desktop. So how to do that? Generally, I always prefer always upload your data into a Power Query editor because it's a better you can easily transform your data there. Otherwise, it will create a lot of difficulty in data model interface. So how to go into the Power Query editor first? Just click on the transform data because it will open the Power Query editor. So your Power Query editor opens up. So this is a Power Query editor interface. I have also explained in the one previous video that how Power Query editor interface works. You can also go into that and understand the various aspects of Power Query editor. Now the question arises how to import multiple files into a Power Query editor. It's a quite simple way, just you have to go into the new query section in a home ribbon. You will see a new source file. There is a two option available, one is upper option and another is lower option. I will tell you about both of them. Firstly, I will tell you about the upper one in which when we click, we will see a get data tab. Get data tab will be generated look like this. In this get data tab, you will see the various section available for the source files. So we will close that and into the lower section when we click we will see the most common dialog in which the most common source file would be available, like this is the most common used source file in Power Query or Power BI Desktop. So Excel is the most common used, after that SQL Server, analysis services, text or CSV file, then web based or data feed or blank query. And if you click on the more, you will get back to a get data tab that I have showed you in the new source file. So this again the get data tab comes. You will see the various files sources available that you can upload a data from or various file sources you can use. It easier. Power BI Desktop divided into a various sections. You can see the file section where the Excel, text CSV, XML, JSON folder, PDF and SharePoint folders are available. In the database section, you will see the various databases that are available for the datasets like SQL Server, SS database, Oracle database, IBM, Amazon Redshift, Impala, and in the Power platform you will see the Power BI data flows, common data services, Power Platform data flows. In the Azure services you will see the Microsoft Azure SQL database and various aspects of the Azure. In the online services you will see the SharePoint online list, Facebook, GitHub, and everything that is available in an online services in which the dataset is created and you can analyze those dataset in Power BI Desktop. In the other section, you will see the web section in which you can upload a data directly from the online web using a URL or other files if that is not available into the previous data sets. So now we want to upload a CSV file, multiple CSV file. So click on the file section. You will click on text and CSV file. After that, connect. When you click on the connect section, you will see an open tab in which you will see the files you want to upload in your Power BI desktop. So I will go there where I have saved my CSV files which I want to upload in a Power BI desktop. So it is in my desktop, these in the source and this one. So these are the three CSV files I want to upload in Power Query Editor. These are the three files I want to upload in Power Query Editor. So I want to click on the first one file, population country 1915 to 1999, and after that I will click on open. Just clicking on one file and after that click on open. Establish a connection to population country file. So after this you will see this dialog box in which population country .csv file is available. You can see the file origin delimiter or data type detection. So this is okay for now. I will then click on OK. So you will see your first query has been imported. Also see in the formula bar using M language, our data has been imported into the Power BI desktop. In the applied step, you also see the source that one data has been uploaded. Now I will do it fast because this is the same step you have to follow for uploading a multiple file. Again, I will click on text CSV again in the second part, then open, then it will again connect. So this is a tab that opens up for 2002, 2049. It is clear. Then after that, click on OK. See it here that your second query has been uploaded. After that, again click on new source file. Again text on CSV. Again on third file. Again on third file. After that, click on open. Again, the tab will come into play that shows the population country 2050 to 2100. This shows the data. After that, OK. You will see that multiple file has been uploaded. This is how the multiple files can be imported into the Power BI desktop. So I have uploaded the 3 CSV file. If you want to upload it from the another part or another source, you can easily do that, and doing it single-handedly in a Power Query editor will help you understanding a data in a better way, because you can transform your data here. And if you do it for the multiple different sources, then always do it in a Power Query editor, because you can see your data here while just going from one data to another. So this is a very helpful tip, always remember. So with this point, I am going to end this video, and I hope your queries got cleared. If not, kindly write us in comment section. We will surely get back to you. And if this video helped you in any way, kindly drop us a like, and don't forget to subscribe our channel for amazing videos in future. Till then, have a good day.